Why do my lights keep going off? Hello, I'm Florentina Faconti and welcome to another episode of What I've Been Watching. Today I'm going to be talking about all the extra things that I've been watching in August. I'm going to start with the new Netflix film, Beckett. I know a lot of people really enjoyed this one, and I'm not saying it was a bad film at all. It was really good. I just personally wasn't as gripped as I hoped that I would be. The cast was good, the story was pretty good, but films like that just don't really interest me. I was hoping that this would change my mind, but sadly it didn't. And although I know it was a good film, I do appreciate it, I'm not going to be rewatching it anytime soon. Next up is another new Netflix film, Sweet Girl, starring Jason Momoa. I really hate to be mean, but his performance was quite boring and I just zoned out and just started staring at his face like, oh, isn't he lovely? I found the story to be a bit clunky and honestly just a little bit much. It just escalated too far to be believable. My friend asked if I'd seen it and I just kind of responded like, yeah, it was okay. Like, it's not the worst film that I've ever seen, but it's definitely not the best. Moving on to something a bit more positive now, something that I am enjoying is 9 Perfect Strangers. This is a Hulu original series, I think, but we don't have that here, so it's a Prime exclusive for most of the world, I think. I've watched the first 3 episodes so far, and I am hooked. Oh my god. The cast is great. You got Luke Evans, Melissa McCarthy, Bobby Cannavale, to name just a few. There's 8 episodes altogether and it's being released weekly. I can't deal with it. I just need all of it, please. So once the final episode airs, I will upload my full series review that will be half spoiler free and then I'll go into the spoilers at the end. But so far, I am absolutely loving it. If you've watched a few of my recent videos, you will know that I have developed a little bit of an obsession for John Cena, so I've been watching all of his stuff. He's not the strongest actor in the world. I spoke about it more in detail in my Vacation Friends review, so if you haven't seen that already, then check that out. I'll leave the link in the description and in the cards. So I'm not going to do my favourite performances, but I've been watching a lot of his stuff, so I thought I'd just do a quick fire in this video. I'm going to start with The Wall. The Wall. Why can't I say wall today? The Wall. I'm going to start with The Wall because I was really surprised by how good he was in this film. It had a really small cast. It was only him and Aaron Taylor-Johnson on screen and then a guy on the radio. And it looked like he really pushed himself in this and his performance was pretty decent, to be honest. Another one is Playing with Fire, which is a really fun family film. It's got cute kids, a cute dog, and it's just a sweet, silly little film. He's been in a few sort of late night type comedies like Blockers and Sisters that are really fun too. And Trainwreck. I really like this film. I've watched it so many times. And he's actually pretty good in this. I feel really bad for his character. But I love the whole cast of this film. I just watch it over and over. I'm never not in the mood to watch this film. Next, Tour de Pharmacy. If you haven't seen this, go and watch it. It's about 30-40 minutes long and it is so funny. It's a mockumentary about a Tour de France where pretty much everyone got disqualified for doping. The cast is absolutely stacked. As well as John Cena, you've got Orlando Bloom, Andy Samberg, Freddie Highmore, just to name a few. It's absolutely ridiculous, but it's so good. And finally, Bumblebee. I wasn't expecting to like this because I'm not a big Transformers fan. I never watched Transformers as a kid, so I don't really have the nostalgia for it. I don't really like the live action films that they've made recently, like the Shia LaBeouf one onwards. But I got really involved in Bumblebee. I loved like the 80s vibe to it. I just really enjoyed it. YouTube wise, I am in the process of catching up with people's videos. I'm so behind. I decided to do it alphabetically by channel name, so I apologise if you get a sudden spam of comments from me all at once because I've just binged your videos. I've got a lot to get through because I've made so many lovely friends on here, but I'm currently only on B. I will eventually get around to everyone's stuff, I promise. Also, very exciting news. I'm going to be appearing on a few live streams this month, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be posting on my Instagram and Facebook once I have more information. So yeah, that's what I've been watching in August 2021. Join me next month for what I've been watching in September. How is it almost September? Thanks for watching. Give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more of this. But as always, stay safe and look after yourselves. Bye.